Hi all, Eric here again with another video for today. It's January 25th, so 25 days into the new year and 5 days into the new administration. So for today's video, what I did was I copy and pasted after I signed my name to it. There is a post going around on social media. I found this on Facebook. Essentially what it is, someone created this as their way of drawing a line, a proverbial line in the sand, saying, this is where I stop. I'm drawing a line. And so, again, like this, it's pretty long and it's going around, but I don't think anybody did a video on this. So my purpose today is to read you the post. It's relatively long, but the way it's set up is, as I read it, you'll hear what I, or anybody who reads it, what we will not do. And then at the end, there are a couple of blurbs about what we will do that surmises that it's very small and very easy of what to do standing against the President Trump's administration. Also, as a little nugget, as I was reading my smart news today, confirmation has been going through. The Secretary of Defense, Pete, is in. The South Dakota governor is now Secretary of Homeland. Yep, go ahead and Google it. Go ahead and Google it, President Trump's cabinet confirmations, and you'll see these things. Yep. Here we go. And just remember, in her book, the former governor, she took her dog into the woods and killed him. And you can Google that as well. So here we go. Here's what this post says. This is where I stand. The 47th president, his power-hungry cronies taking positions of authority in his cabinet and administration, and the majority of Republicans in Congress are a real and active threat to me, my way of life, and all or most of the people that I know and that I love. Some people are saying that we should give Trump a chance, that we should work together, unquote, with him because he won the election and he is everyone's president. True statement. However, this is his second time to be the president. That's not in here, and I know why. So based on that, here is everyone who signed on this post. This is our response. I will not forget how badly he and so many others treated former President Barack Obama for 8 years. Lies about his legitimacy and hatred for his principles and his attempts to work within the system. I will not work together to privatize Medicare, cut Social Security and Medicaid. I will not work together to subvert the Constitution by illegitimately pushing unfit cabinet nominees through on recess appointments without the advice and consent of the Senate, the full Senate. I will not work together to build a wall. I will not work together to persecute all Muslims. I will not work together to shut out refugees from other countries. I will not work together to lower taxes on the 1% and increase taxes on the middle class and the poor. I will not work together to help Trump use the presidency to line his pockets and those of his family and his cronies. Again, oligarch. I'll just leave that word for you. I will not work together to weaken and demolish environmental protection. I will not work together to sell American lands, especially national parks, to companies which then despoils those lands. I will not work together to enable the killing of whole species of animals just because they are predators or inconvenient for a few, or because some people want to get their thrills killing them. I will not work together to remove civil rights for anyone. I will not work together to alienate countries that have been our allies for as long as I have been alive. I will not work together to slash funding for education. I will not work together to take basic assistance from people who are at the bottom of socioeconomic ladder, of the socioeconomic ladder, apologies. I will not work together to get rid of common sense regulations on guns. 2 days ago, another school shooting happened in Nashville, Tennessee. I will not work together to eliminate the minimum wage. Tell me, who can live off the minimum wage? It needs to be raised. I will not work together to support so-called right-to-work laws or undermine, weaken, or destroy unions in any way. I will not work together to support those so-called right-to-work laws, I'm repeating it, I'm sorry, or undermine, weaken, or destroy unions in any way. I will not work together to suppress scientific research, be it on climate change, fracking, or any other issue where a majority of scientists agree that Trump and his supporters are wrong on the facts. I will not work together to criminalize abortion or restrict health care for women, because Trump's abortion issues, the way that he's setting it up, and the way that the Congress did it, people die. Their people are now dead. I will not work together to increase the number of nations that have nuclear weapons. I will not work together to put even more big money into politics. I will not work together to violate the Geneva Convention. I will not work together to give the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan, the Nazi Party, white supremacists such as the Oath Keepers and the Proud Boys a seat at the table or to normalize their hatred. I will not work together to deny health care to people who need it. I will not work together to deny medical coverage to people on the basis of pre-existing conditions. I will not work together to increase voter suppression. I will not work together to normalize tyranny. I will not work together to eliminate or reduce ethical oversight at any level of government. I will not work together with anyone who is or admires tyrants and dictators, and I will add oligarchy. I will not support anyone who thinks it's okay to put a pipeline to transport oil on sacred ground for Native Americans, and it would run under the Missouri River, which provides drinking water for millions of people, an accident waiting to happen. I will not work together to legitimize racism, sexism, and authoritarianism. This is my line, and I'm drawing it. What I will do, I will stand for honesty, for love, for respect for all living beings, and for the beating heart that is the center of life itself. I will use my voice and my hands and this channel to reach out to the uninformed and to anyone who will listen that winning, being great again, rich, or even beautiful is nothing when others are sacrificed to glorify its existence. Where will you draw the line? Thank you for viewing. Share this video if you agree. Also, virtually sign it in your comments on your channel and ask other people to forward this video, because we have to draw a line at some point. Thanks. Peace. See you on the next video.